Hi, I'm Clyde, and welcome to Basic Works. And today, we're going to take a look at one of my favorite bar stools. I've had these for a while now, and I'm kind of attached to them. But recently, one got damaged. Let's take a look at it. Here you can see the rung busted off. This side splintered the wood. This side didn't splinter, it just pulled it out, but we're going to have to make a repair. Let's do it. So looking at this damage, first thing we're going to do is get this Phillips head screw out of here because we need this piece of wood and we need to save that. So let's see if we can carefully remove that, because we're going to glue that back in and then get this screw out of here. Try to remove that wooden dowel with a pair of pliers. If it's not glued in, we should be okay. Well, we lucked out. It's not glued in. And then we'll just clean this up a little bit before we do the repair. Now on this side, the dowel pulled out, but the screw busted off. So we're gonna have to remove some of this wood so we can get a hold of this screw that busted off in here. I'm gonna use this Dremel tool and just go underneath there and remove some of this wood so I can get to that screw. And there we go. We need to get our wood glue on here and get it drying. So let's see if we can get a little bit of glue down in here. And then I'm just going to take something like a toothpick and move this around and make sure it's down in these deep cuts. Get this glue here on this side, spread it out, make sure it's in all these wood grains. Now remember, when you put this wood back together, any excess you have is going to come squeezing out the sides. Now we line up our piece that got busted off, and we can tell by this through hole here which way it goes. And we're just going to take this piece and fit it back in to where it was. I'm just going to take a moist paper towel now and wipe off most of the excess that's out here on the outside now. The next thing I'm going to do is get a clamp on this for at least about a half an hour. Just line this clamp up, and that's going to hold it with pressure on it. Clean off any excess that came out there. And we leave that clamped for at least half hour, an hour, and then it takes 24 hours to cure and be totally dry. We're back now after a day of letting the glue dry. And we really lucked out because the top of this piece is here with this little brass bar on it. So our brake is going to be entirely on the bottom and the back of this piece of wood. So I don't have to do anything getting tricky with matching this color or anything else, because it's not going to be visible. But I did notice too where this side that kept the dowel pin okay busted the screw off. You need to go here and remove that piece of screw to get the other half of it out of here. Everything's glued, fastened back in. We're going to get some wooden dowels ready to go, and we're going to put this back together. Now we have our two dowel rods installed here. Brass piece on this goes up, so we're going to line this up with the hole for the dowel there, and line this up with the hole for the dowel here, and work these together. Okay, we have our dowels and we have this bottom rung in place, and I found two screws that are very similar to the ones I took out. One screw from the bottom on this side, another screw on the bottom from this side, Chair rung installed, nice and solid. We're good to go.